Alright, I'm going to give this a couple of good whacks. I've already have done so and haven't gotten anywhere, but I want to see if this thing is budging at all. So, best way to do that is by filming it. Here we go. Definitely this is the tedious method. I'm not sure if it's effective either. But I'm giving it a shot. Yeah, that one was a complete miss. Didn't hurt the case too bad, but I need to be more careful. Probably wouldn't hurt to put another piece of something on here just to protect me from misses. There. Maybe that'll help. Alright. I'm giving this a fair number of good whacks. Does not look like anything has happened except that this wood block is slowly crumbling away. This is the hardest piece of wood I could find. I think it's a piece of oak. And these gear teeth are just chewing right into it. So, there you go. That's what the sledgehammer did. Not too awfully much. Little update on the chunker and the gearbox. There's the frame, all finished, painted out. Looking pretty good. But there's a big hole right there. Need to get this gearbox finished up. This has been a little bit of a mess, but we're still working on it. If you remember the last time I showed you, I had just gotten this nut off. Tried various things. Sledgehammer with a block of wood on here. Tried an improvised press to press it out. No luck on that. So what I'm doing right now is I'm setting up a brand new shop press, which I got at Harbor Freight. I figure it's probably worth the investment. I'll be doing other things that need to be pressed in and out. And given the amount of time I spent on this already, I need to be making some progress. So what I'm doing right now is I'm building this frame. If you can see this frame I had under it, I had originally set this up to be a sort of a makeshift press, just kind of built it around the gearbox, but I'm going to modify this to fit the 20-ton press frame, and then I can set it in here. I can set the press on it and press that out. I would just set it on the normal way, but it's got to be wider. This only allows for the pressed out item to be 4 inches wide. So since this is obviously a lot wider than that, I'm going to have to build a custom anvil, or whatever you call the part that gets pressed on. So that's what this is going to be. So I'm going to take these guys and stick them out, one here and one here. Those will be the legs, and then in between will be a nice open space, and I can press the middle out. So I'm going to get to work and finish that up, and then I'll show you what it looks like. Alright, you saw the shop press before, and the frame I was building, and now here they are mated together. This is the framework that I had put together. It's a little longer than it needed to be from front to back, but that's because I had built it kind of as a base for a mock-up of a kind of a temporary shop press. But now it's the real deal, and so I'm just using it as the lower half to support the weight of the piece that is being pressed out of. So we're gonna get our 20-ton jack going here. Got it fairly well lined up. You can see what's supporting this. I had to stop here because there's all this in the middle. So both of these are welded to these pieces, which go to here and then back in. So it's not quite as sturdy as it would have been to go straight across, but we'll see. From what I've heard, it doesn't take that much force if you apply it in the right direction. So we'll see. So I'm going to set you guys here on the tripod, and you can... There we go. Let's get started. I am going to put this plate here in between these two, but for right now I just want to see that they line up real well. Alright, we're getting close now. Put this in between them. They do line up. So, in fact, I'm going to just tweak this just a little bit to make sure it's as good as it can possibly be. Probably didn't have to be just exactly centered, but getting it a little closer never hurt. Alright. Insert our cushion here. Not sure if that's necessary either, but it's easy enough to do that. Alright, we have firm contact. Let's see what breaks first. Okay, so far we've made 0 progress. Oh, okay, this, I can see this is what's going on. That's not good. This didn't get welded on anywhere but right here. Okay, so I'm going to have to fix that. We'll see if I have to fix anything else. May need to add a little more bracing in there. Alright, so that's it for right now. Stay tuned for take 2. Okay, we're back with the shop press. Got the chunker gearbox loaded up here. Had a minor malfunction. I forgot to weld a particular seam, so it bent the metal a little bit. So I don't know if you can see, but right here, this right through here, this is all one solid piece. This is 3-inch tubing, quarter wall, so we should be good there. Looks good to me. Actually, I think this may be 2.5, but anyway, it's nice, strong tubing. It's a solid piece. So I've got it resting on the pins, which stick out far enough for me here. So we're going to give it a shot. I'm looking for my little. Here's my little piece that I'm going to put on here. But first I want to see that it lines up good, so. Grab my handle here. Okay, we're getting right to it there. You can see that. Stick this in here and continue. Alright, what gives next? I'm going to watch it a little closer this time. Okay, we're starting to bend the pins. Wow, this is an incredible amount of force. Okay. So what this tells me is that the force is unequally distributed. It's all hitting the front, not the back. Yeah, these pins are bending. Both of them, not quite equally. This one's bending a little more. Just a little more. I'm hoping that I'm going to see something break free here. But I'm not getting much anything. Pin is still bending a little bit. This pin's actually not doing so bad. This pin's getting all the bending, I think. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get this a little I'm not sure if that worked or not. Yeah, I think I got it a little closer. I wanted to get this in a little closer to the base of the pin so that it won't have quite so much leverage to bend it with. Yeah, it's just bending it closer. I don't think this thing has budged 1 inch. Not 1 millimeter, I mean. Yeah, under a tremendous amount of strain right now, but it's not moving. So, what could it be next? That was the whole point of getting this shop press. I may have to build a somewhat better of a construction so I can just keep on pressing without having to stop and worry about it bending, but This is a fair amount of pressure right here. I'm sure we're not up to 20 tons yet. But I don't think we're going to make it because that pin's going to bend a little more. And then I'm going to have to take this thing all apart. So, now, whew, that's hot. That's right, I just finished welding that. Okay, I think that's the pin warning me that I'm about out of pressure here. Just looking around to make sure that this isn't binding on something that would keep it from popping out of here. And the answer is no. Unless there's some mechanical piece that I haven't found yet that is holding this in place, besides friction, then I'm back to being slightly stumped again. Look forward to your input. Thanks, guys.